What's up? So today I'm going to show you how to operate the kick open feature for your automatic trunk on your BMW. This feature is super convenient and it's pretty easy to use. I know a lot of people have trouble with it, so that's why I'm doing a video on it. The first thing that you really want to do to jump right into it is make sure that you have a good distance from your car. So I'm about, let's say, 2 to 3 feet away from the car. And then what you want to do is, my car is not locked right now, so let me lock it actually. So my car is now locked. So you would use this feature when your car is off and it's all closed up. So you want to stand a good distance away, and then you want to approach your car. A lot of times, like, people will say to kick under the roundel. That usually works. Sometimes I notice I have to be a little more to the right or to the left. It just kind of depends on the day and how the system wants to act that day. But let's test it out, and then after we test it out, I'm going to actually show you where the antenna for this is at. I'm not going to show you the sensor underneath the car, but I'm going to show you where the antenna is in the rear of the car that activates the CAS system, the comfort access system. So first, let's test it out. So let's try to kick under the roundel, and this works by the motion of you kicking and taking your foot away. So just kicking will not open it. You need to take your foot away too, and you need to do it in a kind of swinging motion. So watch my right foot. See? So then it opens reliably, and then you should be able to do the same thing when you go to close it. So just beautiful. So I noticed that this works best, like I said, when you have a good distance away and you go to kick. If you're kind of crowding the car or like right up on it, I noticed that it doesn't really work all the time. And then you kind of have to play with your foot paws. But yeah, like, make sure you have a good distance away and kick kind of right under the roundel, because that's where the sensor is at. So right now I'm going to open the trunk again, and then we're going to release the rear seats so that I can lift up the mat to show you where the sensor is for this thing. Okay, so we're under the mat of the BMW G30. So if you look at where the battery tie down is in the middle, and you follow it up to the wall of the trunk there, you look immediately to your right. Those two little white clips with the black looking bar in it, that's the sensor for your comfort access system. So that's not the sensor for the trunk opening, but a lot of times that one has trouble, like mine had trouble, and I had to replace it. And it'll cause your car access system to act up and not work properly. Because one time I walked up to my car and I pressed the trigger on the trunk opening handle and it did nothing. And with that, it'll take out the kick open feature on your trunk as well. So this is right under the mat in the trunk. It's that little bar right there. It looks like it's under two white clips. That's the sensor for your car access system. So if you have issues, check your codes. A lot of times you'll have codes for this sensor there. All right, so I just showed you how to operate the kick open and close feature on your BMW G series. This also applies to any BMW that has the automatic trunk feature. Just to show you again, to reiterate, make sure you're a good distance away from the car. You know, you have room to approach it from the rear. Pause, and then give it a quick kick and swing your foot back out, and it should work every time. Hope this video helps.